Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? It is Sunday morning, early for some people. So we are doing 3 hours of sprints today. This will be my last time doing the 3-hour block. I was only doing it for Camp NaNo, and I will be doing 9 to noon starting next Sunday. So what's everybody working on today? It's a slow morning here in the Power household, so I am going to start with my weekly planning. I'm going to do my weekly review. Got it all set up here. Got my coffee because, boy, I need it this morning. And that's where I'm starting. So where's everybody else starting today? Drop a comment in. Look, see, I'm so slow this morning. I haven't even got my banners up. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of those days. Hey, Juliet, good morning. I know, how is it already the end of Camp NaNo? I mean, what happened to April? And April's a long month, right? I mean, April is the month where we get 2 full moons. That's how long it is. And it's already done. I didn't participate in Camp NaNo. I was going to, but as most of you know, I had that issue with burning my entire plot to the ground. So I was like, no, I think I'm just going to pick away and work on my pen name stuff. And that's basically what I did. So good morning, Ashley. How are you? Working on the sequel to her YA dystopian. Fantastic. Juliet's going to work on her 9th medical romance. Okay, it's due to the editor on the 15th of May, because boy, you're on a deadline if it's the 15th of May. So who we got here? Viola, hi, how are you? I don't believe I've seen your name in my streams before, but welcome. Ashley, doing well. How's the pen name stuff's going really good. What's the date? Today is the 24th. So on the 7th, I have a release coming out. I just need to get it formatted and uploaded. It was up for pre-order. And I set, my editor and I set deadlines to have everything edited, stuff that's all done for the rest of the year. Because I write, most of my pen name stuff gets written during Nano, because it's all shorts. And then I hand it all over to my editor and I release it every 2 months throughout the year. So we're just, we set some hard goals and when they need to be complete by, and she says she'll have them all done by the end of May. So that's good. I can just get them formatted, get them up, and walk away and forget about them for the rest of the year, which is kind of nice. So, oh my goodness, Juliet. Yeah, it's a good thing you're here in the sprints. Good morning. Good morning, Angela. Oh, it's so nice to have you here. So that's the one thing I like about doing these early is Ange gets to pop in. How are you this morning, hon? Elizabeth, working on a psychological thriller series. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, well, it makes sense because I work full time. So it makes sense to me to just get it all done and just hand it over to the editor so that I can work on was working on my series. So, yeah, but I do Camp NaNo in July. I will be pumping out a novella for my pen name series. So, looking forward to that. I just started doing some outlining for that Wednesday night during our pajama party, which, by the way, guys, I think we should be doing that. I think it's going to be a thing from now on. Wednesday nights is going to be pajama night for all of us. So, oh no, Ange, homesick today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you don't have another one of those nasty migraines, because those are bad. Good morning, Amy. Good morning. Got the dishwasher loaded and ready for sprints. Fantastic. So what are you working on today, Amy? So I've got my bowl of washi tape. I got my coffee. My candle is lit. Got the cats around here somewhere. Oh, he's sitting outside of the office door. I tell you, we had a little bit of funny here this morning when my mother got up. And she came out to the kitchen and she looked at me and she said, "Where are you going this morning?" Because I was wearing yoga pants instead of pajama pants. So welcome to the powerhouse for the last 2 years of COVID, right? When I wear I'm at that age too where I just want to be comfortable, to hell with everything else. Yes, feel better. And oh, if you get a cold, oh, that's the worst. Lots of hot drinks. Lots of hot drinks, hon. Elizabeth, hoping that today I can get more words written than I did yesterday with that hormonal migraine. Oh, God, I feel you. I've had those. They're really horrible. I mean, you're supposed to have to be going through this stuff, I'm telling you. Good morning, Lasanda. How are you this morning? Amy's working on her second novel, about 7 chapters written. Fantastic. And are you one of those edit as you go type of people? Or do you just get it all written and then hand it over to your beta readers? I am so excited. I got asked the other night to beta read because I can't remember if it was Wednesday night or last Sunday, we were talking about the book that I had read, Young King Arthur. It's a YA take. It's an LBGT YA take on the King Arthur legend. And I had read the book and I had read it all in one sitting. I literally laid on the couch for an entire day and just read this book. It was that good. And I just got asked to beta read the sequel. And I'm so excited. This is the one that's getting turned into a manga as well as a video game, a mobile video game. And I'm so excited to be able to beta this book. Just so very, very excited. So we are 6 minutes in. And we're going to get started. So we're going to do 25 minutes and then we'll come back and have a little chat, take about a 5-minute break. So all the words, all the good stuff. Let me share my screen. There we go. Good luck, everybody. And I will see you in 25 minutes. Okay, first sprint down. How did everybody do? Just going to go in here and change our timer. There we go. So I am still kind of plugging away at I did my weekly review and I'm starting to plan out my week. Let's see, where did I leave off? So Amy, going through to edit that section before moving forward. Recently finished Save the Cat Writes a Novel and thinking of restructuring some of the chapters. I love that book. That is my go-to. It's on the shelf behind me. Actually, it's never very far from my hands. I just that book alone has taken my writing to a completely different level. I mean, I understood story structure, but the way that it's broken down in that book is just so much easier to understand. So yeah, definitely. It's a good book to have in your repertoire. So Ashley, almost 400 words. Fantastic. Also eating breakfast, so not super focused. Hey, food is important. Food is very important. You need the fuel. Ange accidentally made her kid mocha instead of hot chocolate. Yeah. So, well, I mean, your kid's going to be awake. Yeah, bouncing off the walls. Ange, way to go. I hope you discovered that before they got too far into the cup. Ashley, love that book too. Yeah, it's an amazing book. I mean, like there's other ones like the book Superstructure and you know, but there's just something about the way that one's written. I mean, a lot of what she uses in that book for examples, I've never read the book or, you know, whatever, but it's really good. It's just, I don't know. There's something about the language that she uses that just made it really easy for me to understand. Lasanda, almost 300 words. Fantastic. Let's see, Juliet, 147 words. How to help my kiddos get their bikes. Send them out. And then you'll have the house to yourself. Love it when the weather's nice and they can get out on their bikes. That's awesome. So let's see. Oh, I realized as soon as I put the powder in. Okay, so he's drinking cocoa. Yeah. Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with a second cup of caffeine. 708 words for Elizabeth. Wow, that's fantastic. Look at you, motor. So I just want to do a little housekeeping. So for those of you who are joining me from Twitter or Instagram, we do this as part of the Heart Breathings writing group over on Facebook. There is a link in the description here on YouTube for you to join. We would love to have you. It's a wonderful, supportive community of extremely positive people. And I am blessed and honored to be one of the admins of that group. I belong to other groups that were, you know, okay, but this group is, I quit all the other groups when I found this group because it's that amazing. And Sarah has done a wonderful job of bringing us all together and building this wonderful community for us. So if you'd like to join, we'd love to have you. Please answer the 2 questions. They help us vet people. So I would appreciate if you do that because a lot of people don't answer them and we can't accept, or at least personally, I don't accept if you haven't answered those questions. So one sprint down and the next sprint, what's everybody working on? I'm going to keep planning out my week. Yes, absolutely impressive, Elizabeth. That's rocking for 25 minutes, 708 words. I'm extremely impressed. My average is about 6 to 650, depending on if I'm in the flow or not. So we have about a minute or so left on the clock. Let's see. What's Ashley saying here? Sarah's group is amazing. Yes, it really is. It is. It's extremely well organized and absolutely no drama. That's the thing I like the best about it. I mean, I've belonged to groups that, there would be two or three people that would bring the drama and nothing was ever done. And that's just not tolerated in this group. And it's just, well, it never happens. In the time that I've been an admin, I've never seen really a lot of drama, and if anything comes up, it's immediately addressed. So it is wonderful. But for those of you who are joining from YouTube, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the like button, and if you would like to subscribe, I would love to have you on my channel. No pressure, but I would certainly love to have you there. So next sprint, get up, move around, go grab another coffee, because I think we're going to need it today. And we will get going here in a second. Did I change my banner? I did. Look at that. I'm on the ball this morning, gang. All right. And I am just going to go in here right now. Oh, yeah, it's going to go in now and change the timer. 25 minutes on the clock. And I will see you then. Good luck, everybody. Wait, where's the screen? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to mute there again because the cat was causing a ruckus and being bad, and Mom had to go yell at him. So poor Ziggy. All right. How did everybody do there? Let's see. Where did I leave off? Good morning, Brandy. How's my Brandy this morning? Thank you for being here. Hey, Dharma. It's good to see you. And Diane. I don't know. Yeah, some of those admins. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Thank you. It's just that background is just from Canva. And I love it. I have something similar on my desktop with because that's my branding is the rainbow colors. I'm thinking about changing it though, because it doesn't really match with the whole paranormal romance thing. But, I only write LBGT stuff. So I kind of like the rainbow background. Lasanda got 226 and finished the scene. Fantastic. Fantastic. Were you having trouble with that scene or were you just cruising? Amy did great. Edits to chapter 1 complete. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, my Brandy. We have to chat later. We need to bounce some ideas off you. Juliet did 225 words that round, had a call with her sister. Going to make a quick pot of coffee for the next hour. Sounds like a plan. I got my water. I love this little mug. I got it at this little cup. Got it at the grocery store of all places. Our grocery store here has this really nice housewares section, and they sell beautiful candles and really nice kind of outdoor stuff and a lot of, plates and just really nice stuff. Elizabeth got 659 words. Look at you, Cruz. Oh my God, girl. Ashley, 580. Fantastic. Dharma, love it. One of the few openly trans authors in crime fiction. Good for you. Good for you. I just, all the love for you, darling. All the love for you. And so crime fiction. Do you have anything published I can go take a look at? Karen sneaks into wave, not sprinting, but I saw her. Thank you, Karen. Karen, if you're still here, can you please let us know whether or not you are sprinting tomorrow morning? Because I saw something in the group, but that was like early this morning. Brandy. Okay. Yeah. I'll drop you a note later today, Brandy. Angela, trying to put all my illustration files into one file, but not having much luck. Google will be my friend, even if you have to force it, right? I'm so excited for your book. So excited. Lasanda cruise through to the finale. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. You can find the cutest mugs in the most random places, right? Like the one that I have that holds an entire pot of coffee that I was drinking out of earlier, and it says liquid therapy on it. And I got it. It was like on the back of a shelf at like Walmart. We used to all the YouTube friends. Anna, hey, good morning. Oh, this is your first live sprint. Well, welcome. So nice to have you here. Elizabeth, seeing them writing is intense. Well, one step at a time, just kind of take your time with it. Yeah, you'll get there. I know you will. Dharma, yeah, I don't read a lot of crime thrillers, but I am really interested in everything anybody in this group writes. I always have to go at least take a look and read your first little bit and tell everybody about it. Background inspire me to go seek out different ones for yourself. Like I said, Canva, I have a pro license, so I'm able to use, like my little power play press up there in the corner. I made that in Canva. Everything I do in Canva. And Dharma, I've published about 10 crime thrillers, all published under your name. Okay, I will go take a look. Amazon, I'm assuming. So I will go take a look. Oh, welcome, Nano. We don't bite. No, we don't. We don't. Let's see. Apologize, Ziggy's having a crisis over there. I know, Lasonda's just really nailing it today already. We don't bite much. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go, let me pull up the sprint schedule. If you guys see my screen flicker, that's me. It does it when I bring up another screen that's not attached to my StreamYard. Sometimes it'll make my screen flicker, so don't worry, you're not like your computer's not crashing or anything. So today we have Tracy at 3 p.m. Eastern doing live sprints. And then tomorrow, like I said, don't think Karen is doing her 7 a.m. sprints tomorrow. Keep an eye on the group for information on that. And then we've got our darling Angela at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then Jessica is 2 p.m. Eastern, and Lisa is in at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we've got sprints all through the day tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, Tamara is in at 8 a.m., Diane is in at 2 p.m., and Lisa is in again at 8 p.m. So all the sprints, the access to the Google Calendar is in the banner in the Heart Breathings group. If you click on it, it opens up a side panel, scroll all the way to the bottom. It's the second link from the bottom. And that way you can get in and take a look, and we keep it very up to date. So, all right, let's get back at it. We have been here an hour, so get up and move around, go get something to drink, put on another pot of coffee, whatever you need. And I didn't change my banner. Look at me, I pulled an Angela. Okay, 1 second here. What have we got just before we go? Wendy and I decided you need to change to Power Play Press because I can't remember the right words. Oh, look, it's funny. I'm trying to come up with a company name. Okay, so Karen said she can't this week. So Karen is not on. We'll remove her from the Google Calendar as soon as possible. Normally Renee would do that, but she's taking the weekend off, and we're making her take the weekend off. All right, gang, back to 25 minutes, and I will see you after that. Good luck. How is that for everybody? Get in here and change the timer. Okay. I got my weekly planning finished and just going to tidy that up for the next sprint. Let's see. Yeah, it is hard to remember sometimes. And yes, Diane, yes, we're supposed to change the banner. Yeah. So Dharma says she originally published under Pariah Press, but found a couple of print books pubbed in the UK under that name. So changed it to Dark Pariah Press, and her logo is a black sheep with shades. Gotta love it. That's a good idea, Diane. Removing distracting apps from your phone. I game on my phone. Oh, this is a picture of my great nephew. He's just so adorable. I love him so much. But I was thinking about removing a bunch of games from my phone because I spend way too much time allowing myself to be distracted by them. Brandy, working on my weekly review, setting up May stuff. Oh, don't even remind me. I came to the conclusion that I have to revisit my quarterly plan. My health hasn't been the best for the last few months, which is why I have canceled at the last minute some sprints. I've been in and out of the hospital and that sort of thing. Don't worry, I'm going to be okay. I think it's an age thing, some of it, but I just don't have the spoons to do all the work that I had planned to do. I'm not being realistic with it, and so I'm having to revisit it and be a little bit easier on myself, I think. Elizabeth, 656 words. You got the flow going today, or is that your usual count, like those kind of numbers for a 25-minute sprint? Jennifer, good morning. Using plotter software to map out my plot points for a new middle grade novel. Oh, fantastic. And you like Plotter? It's one piece of software that I don't think that I will ever use. I prefer pen to paper. So yes, Brandy, banners. Imagine that now. You still need to teach me the confetti thing. Jen, good morning, Jen. How are you? Just joining after getting the kiddo out of the house for a sports competition. Now some me time. Me time's always good, especially when you're a mom. Lasonda did some brainstorming for a different project. Good. Juliet, 590 that round, hitting your stride. Good stuff. That's good numbers. Angela, I suppose knowing what you can't do is progress, even if it's not the progress you expected. Absolutely. I'm one of those people that part of the reason I'm going through this is because I don't take care of myself because I'm too busy taking care of everybody else. And so my body decided that it would teach me a hard lesson in self-care. So that's my main focus is self-care this quarter, actually. Heather had forgotten about a blog post that I agreed to do and found myself scrambling to produce something. Oh no. Oh, I hope you get it done, Heather. We'll help you get focused here. Diane, being realistic is tough. It really is, because you just really just want to do all the things. And then, then the universe goes, nope, you're not doing that. Elizabeth, I feel you've been having way too many headaches lately. Oh, is it like a migraine thing, Elizabeth? I know I get the headaches, but it's from tension in my neck. I recently signed up for a monthly massage thing, but I will be going once a week for the first month. And I'm hoping it's going to help like my tremors and stuff, but my body's just way too tense. Elizabeth, I'm a fast drafter, so for shorter sprints, I can get a larger number of words in. Okay, cool. All the forward movement. Brandy, let's set up a call for next week. Yeah, okay, I'll definitely message you this afternoon and we'll set something up. Juliet, my mom ended up in the ICU this month. Oh no. And I had to fly down to help. Need to adjust my goals too because life changed. And that's the joy. I don't know if you do HB90, but that's the joy of HB90 is it's so flexible. You can just do anything. But accepting goals, the goals have to change is a sign of strength. I believe it is. And not beating yourself up when you have to change them is a sign of growth. Jennifer, I do use pencil and paper and plotted it and then wrote a synopsis that my agent approved. Oh, good. The plotter really helps me see each step visually. and plot internal arcs and subplots. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm purchasing Atticus today for my formatting. And so hopefully I've heard there's not much of a learning curve with that, but I need to do a lot of reformatting of when I umpteen ones for my pen name. So, oh, cluster headaches. Those are the worst. Cluster headaches are bad. I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. Jen, so sorry having health. Well, exactly. It's definitely time to relocate those spoons. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the health stuff will resolve itself. It's not something that's going to impact my life for the rest of my life. So it's just a get to a certain point kind of thing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jen. Ashley, getting distracted way too easy, so need to tap out on writing for now. Cool. Just going to hang out. Hey, why don't you do some reading or something, or play a video game? Ashley, we'd love to have you here. Elizabeth, get hormonal migraines, barometric pressure migraines. Oh my goodness, I had a friend that suffered from that. You can always know when the weather was changed whether or not he had a headache. It was just a horrible, horrible thing. Horrible thing. And you know what? Just got to learn to be easy on yourself, right? And give yourself some grace when you're not feeling good. So we are now halfway through. So here it comes, guys. Get up, move around, get something to drink. Sitting is the new smoking. Don't make me use my mom voice. I want everybody up during the sprint, okay? We'll see you in 25 minutes. Okay. And how was that sprint for everyone? We are 2 hours in. It's going to reset the timer. Here we go. Okay. I did a little bit of admin stuff, and then I started, because I'm restarting on my series, I decided that I would redo Sarah's How to Plan and Write a Series workbook. It's really extensive, and it's a really helpful tool if you're interested in getting access to all of the amazing resources that she gives us. All you have to do is join her mailing list. And you can, if you're not part of our Facebook group, you can go to heartbreathings.com and sign up for her newsletter through there. And then you get an email that gives you access to just the most incredible library of resources, writers' resources. They're amazing. Let's see, Heather, I get headaches after waking up of a bad night of sleep apnea. Oh, Heather, you poor thing. Yeah, sleep apnea is no joke. That's for sure. Hope you're getting treatment for it. Lisa popped in to say hi and off to make brunch. Thanks for popping in, Lisa. And Ange was off to church. Even made some progress. Fantastic. Fantastic. Juliet got distracted. Hey, it does happen. I was distracted there for a little while because the cat wanted some attention. Jennifer, plugging away over there. Good stuff. Brandy, when odd music starts playing over your ghostly podcast you're listening to, and you don't know if you should keep listening or throw your headset. Must have had some crossed wires there or something. Diane, looking up court records. Ooh, evil laugh. Like Diane's evil laugh. Is this for research, Diane? Must be for research. Jen, making progress on revising the chapter. Fantastic. So yes, we are 2 hours in, and I'm going to just be plugging away on this workbook. So hopefully that will help me get a little bit ahead. Most of my week coming up is going to be taken up with working on the outline, reworking the outline for book 1. So Lasanda ate breakfast. Well, you're very welcome. I'm so glad that you were able to join us. Oh, and it's your daughter's birthday. We'll tell her we all said happy birthday. And I'm glad you were able to squeeze some work in for the festivities. That's awesome. How old is she, if you don't mind my asking? The timer went off. Oh, the timer went off because you weren't paying attention to the time. Oh, okay. Diane, research. Yeah, research. Are you stalking somebody, Diane? Okay, so we got 2 minutes left. If you haven't gotten up and stretched, do it. Do it. Sitting on your butt's not good. Not good. We all sit too much, I think. She's 13 going on 30. I get that. My son was very much like that when he was like, it started when he was about 12. And I'm like, why are you like more mature than I am? So yes, happy birthday to your daughter. Okay, Anna, over 500 words after 2 25-minute sprints. That is good progress, Anna. Fantastic. I'm so happy to have you all here. Like, I probably would still be in bed if I didn't have to get up and do these sprints. And it's just so nice to be with other people and have that focus. And, because writing can be a really lonely thing to do when you don't have a community that you can lean on and hang out with and all of that sort of thing. And again, like I said, Sarah Cannon has really brought together an incredible community here. And I'm so very, very grateful for it and for each and every one of you guys that show up. So I did make the decision that Wednesday nights are going to be pajama nights. So for those of you who are joining me Wednesday night, wear your PJs, bring your drinks and your snacks, and we're going to make a whole thing of it from now on, because I really enjoyed being like completely in my PJs writing with you guys. Jennifer, look forward to reading. Yes, I'm so glad that you're here. We're so happy to have you. Again, wonderful community and just so much fun. We just have so much fun together. And it's just, I'm waiting for the next, it seems so weird to be like going 3 weeks without like an event, like, because this is a long month, like we have next weekend. And I keep thinking that Saturday is double down day, and it's not. It's not until the weekend after. So yeah. So not stalking, just staying informed. There you go. There you go. So yes, so 25 minutes. We have 2 sprints left. So let me set the timer and we will get back at it. All the words, all the progress, and let's get her done. We'll see you in 25 minutes. All right. Let me just change the timer real quick. That was a very productive sprint for me. We have one left. And I think we'll stick to the 25 minutes. We will go over. So if you have to leave, please just feel free to do so. Maybe just drop your word count or whatever in the comments before you take off. Let's see, Jen. Yes, we love having you here, Jen. It's just so nice to have a big community. Hey, Anadina, how are you? At work right now, writing on the down low. Today's day 7 of work. Oh, I bet you are beat. Well, I'm glad you could pop in. Hopefully you are off tomorrow, because those big stretches are really, really vicious on your body and on your brain, that's for sure. And I had to take off to help hubby put up some drywall. 356 words in that last sprint. Oh, you should be happy, Anna. That was awesome. Awesome. Thank you for coming. So let's see, Brandy, I'm working on updating projects in Notion. Cool. I know a lot of people use Notion. I'm just a little too analog for that, I think. I have all of like the binders behind me, and I just discovered that I put the wrong, I use Happy Planners pretty much exclusively, and I put the big rings on my plotting binder instead of on my series Bible. So now I got to go change all of that. It's going to be a bit of I'll have to spread out on the dining room table or something. It's going to be a project. Heather got 485. Fantastic. Jen, been revising the beginning of my book in the wake of revamping the whole plot and had to actually cut what was no longer working. RIP 8,562 words. I know it's hard. I'm going through the exact same thing, Jen. Exact same thing. Can you take those words and use them like in the next book or something like that? I've had to pretty much cut. It was over 10,000 words, but I can take most of that and use it in the next book. I had to pull a couple of main characters out, and they're going to get their own book in the next book. So it's a lot when you're revising and this sort of thing. Juliet, I'm off to do lunch. Got 1,363 words total for the sprints. Oh, you're so welcome, Juliet. I'm so glad that you got some work done. Hopefully we'll see you Wednesday night in your jammies. That'll be nice. Jennifer, got a lot of my plotting done. I'm going to take a break to do spring landscaping chores. Oh, nice. Get outside. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, we're not really quite ready here on the East Coast of Canada to get into the gardening. The garden centers aren't open yet. They're starting to just get like soil and stuff in. So, Brandy, I'm using them as a cookie in a newsletter, like a deleted scene. That's a good idea. I know a lot of people do that, and I think that's what I'm going to do when I have to start ripping things out that just don't work. They'll be sent out in my newsletters as a deleted scene, a little behind the curtain sort of thing. So I think on my next sprint, I've kind of hit a wall with the workbook, because this workbook is meant to be like built on, right? And because I really don't know, I know the beginning of the series and I know the end of the series. I know a few plot points in between, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I couldn't tell you what the main plot is behind the second book yet, because I have the overarching plot, which I know, and then I have to weave that into the plot of the book. So yeah. So anyways, that's but that workbook is really amazing. If you're writing a series, I strongly suggest getting your hands on it, because it just kind of gives you an overview. I'm going to put it in the front of my my series Bible. Diane, I need to put aside being nosy and court reports and do some planning for next week. Yes, get your planning done, girl. Excuse me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So yeah, my planning's all done for the week. Pretty pleased about that. It's going to be a weird week at work. We have a really big event coming up that's going to have me in front of my computer and not being able to move for like 8.5 solid hours. So I'm trying to plan my week around that. And I think I need to, give myself some grace. It's because those big live events that we do in my work, when they're like that, they're really hard on us. They're hard on our brains. They're hard on our bodies. So there's just a lot that goes into these webinars when you're the one behind the scenes running everything. So 25 minutes on the clock. Okay. Come on, timer. Oh, I just want to see what Diane's throwing at me now. What do you got, Diane? A bunch of new planning office material. Oh, you lucky thing. I love it. I've been trying to get my office put together, and I'm getting there. I just need some shelving for up here to put some little knick-knacky things on and get them up off my desk. But I'll have all of the fun. You should totally procrastinate planning your week and do that instead. You have my permission. Go for it. All right, gang, 25 minutes on the clock for our last sprint. And I will see you on the other side. Have fun. Okay, that's it. Last sprint of the day. So how did everybody do? I got a little bit more admin stuff done. Looked up Pro Writing Aid has a sale on right now, 25% off. And I've been thinking about it, though I'm over my budget for software for the year. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase a year's subscription. And then next spring, when they run the sale again, I can purchase the lifetime one. So, and I was just doing some reading on it, and I really love how it integrates with like Google Docs and everything else. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that later this afternoon. Yes, Diane, you tell anybody Melissa said I could. Oh, hey there. I apologize. I had the wrong banner up, and I do have a banner for the last sprint, but I see Brandy had answered you. Thank you, Brandy. And sneaking back in after church. Diane drew the Two of Swords today. Awesome. I usually draw my cards at night. I don't know why. I just do as part of my evening routine. And Adina, 201. It got busy at the library, but managed to get some words. Excellent. Excellent. Jen, finished what I needed to finish on the novel. Moved on to planning my week. Excellent. That's awesome. And why is it May already, right? Like, well, we still have a full week left of April, but you know, when you're planning like that, it's like you plan ahead a week, and I don't know how it's May already. It's crazy. You're very welcome, Diane. Loved having you here. Same to you, Brandy. I'm glad that you were here. And it's just playing a game these last few minutes. Excellent. Excellent. Games are fun. Games are important. It's all about refilling the well, right? So, my friends, that's it for me today. We have Tracy coming up. Oh, God, the hair just be crazy today, folks. We have Tracy coming up at 3. So you can go join her. I've been catching the last of everyone's sprint today. Well, like I said, I just said, like, Tracy's coming up at 3, from 3 to 5. So if you can get in on her sprints, that would be awesome. Oh, thank you so much. I just really appreciate that. Right? Yeah, it's been an interesting day. So this is my last time doing the 3 hours. So next Sunday we will be 9 to noon Eastern. Okay. And Wednesdays will stay the 6 to 8 Eastern, but in your jammies. All right. Those are the rules. Unless, of course, where you are, you're still at work, then that might not be advisable, if at all possible, in your jammies. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you coming. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined on my YouTube channel. And I will see you all on Wednesday night. Take care. Bye.